So, good morning, everyone. Today we are starting a new chapter, note taking. What is note taking? What is the process of note taking? The definition of note taking, the process of note taking, the benefits of note taking, the styles of note taking. All these things will be discussed in the chapter note taking. Can anyone define the topic? What is note taking? You must all be taking notes at one point of time or the other. Can anyone tell me what is note taking? Hello? जब तुम नोट्स टेक करते हो तो क्या क्या लिखते हो उसमें? डू यू राइट डाउन एवरीथिंग? हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी? हेलो? The next chapter, note taking. So what is note taking? The definition. What is note taking? Write down the question. What is note taking? Note taking is the roadmap of a good presentation. Note taking is the roadmap of good presentation. Roadmap का मतलब क्या होता है? It will guide you. Roadmap, it is a roadmap. When you take down notes, you know what to say, you know what to write. So, and why do you take down notes? Because it becomes a roadmap which will later help you in your exam or in your presentation or whatever way you may use it. So, note taking is the roadmap of good presentations, be it oral or written. It can be note taking for any presentation, any speech, any PowerPoint presentation, or it can be a roadmap for anything which can be written, from exams to anything. Well prepared notes are results of organized mental preparation. So what is note taking? Technically defined as a note taking, notes are the results of organized mental preparation. You prepare it for the future in a way you will understand. आप इस तरह से नोट बनाते हैं, कंप्लीट ये मेंटल वर्क है. आप आगे के लिए नोट्स बनाते हैं ताकि आपको आगे समझ में आ सके आपने किस मुतालिक, किस सब्जेक्ट के लिए, किस टॉपिक के लिए आपने क्या लिखा है, किस सेंटेंस के लिए, किस वर्ड के लिए, किस डेफिनेशन के लिए आपने अपने अंडरस्टैंडिंग से आपने क्या नोट डाउन किया है. सो इट इज़ अ कंप्लीट मेंटल प्रिपरेशन. In many times you may ask for notes, ask your classmates to give you notes. कितनी बार हो सकता है वो डिक्लाइन भी किए होंगे ताकि और ये कह के तुमको समझ में नहीं आएगा कि मैंने क्या लिखा है, विच इज़ 100% ट्रू. नोट टेकिंग इज़ फॉर पर्सनल यूज़, जिसमें आप अपने तरीके से, अपने फ़ायदे के लिए, अपने अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए आप बनाते हैं. सो टेक्निकली डिफाइंड एज it is the results of organized mental preparation. Note taking helps to maintain concentration, clarity, which is of utmost importance. It means सबसे importance क्या है? Clarity. Whatever you've written down, it should be clear. जो भी आपने लिखा है, जो भी आप लिखते हैं, वो क्लियर है. यू मे टेल मी फ्रॉम योर एक्सपीरियंस, कभी कभी खुद का नोट समझ में नहीं आता है. यू डिड नॉट राइट इट प्रॉपरली और यू डिड नॉट इंक्लूड द डिटेल्स, सो यू मे नॉट नो वॉट इट्स ऑल अबाउट. कभी कभी तुम सिर्फ एग्जाम्पल्स नोट कर लेते होगे और फिर किस चीज़ के लिए एग्जाम्पल बताया जा रहा है उसको मिस आउट कर जाते हो. तो नोट टेकिंग क्या है? यू टेक डाउन ऑल द इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स. There are two types of lessons going on or the presentation going on. Something which is relevant and something which is irrelevant. Irrelevant जितनी भी चीज़ें हैं उसको आप नोट डाउन नहीं करते हैं, बट लेकिन आप इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ों को आप नोट कर लेते हैं. So clarity is of utmost importance while making notes or while taking down notes. The key to writing skill is effective note taking. जितनी अच्छी प्रिपेयर करेंगे आप. I've always been telling you there are 3 P's of presentation: prepare, practice, present. The first preparation comes when you take down notes. It can be from the newspaper, it can be from the internet, it can be from the classroom, it can be from the persons you're talking to. Note taken can be had from various sources. So the key to writing skills or the key to presentation skills I may include is effective note taking. The practical uses of note taking are as follows. A good making technique, a good note taking technique leads to accurate essay, a good note making or note taking technique leads to accurate essays, drafts, reports or final drafts. As it has earlier been said that note taking is the road map. Second, to keep a record of meetings, lectures, readings. So when you're taking down notes on a daily basis, you can write down the date of the class or the record of the meeting or the lectures or whatever you've been reading. You can keep a record of it. To enable revision for exams, presentation, etc. This is the thing which is common for you. You review your notes, you study from your notes. So to enable revision for exams, presentations, etc. So when you are taking down notes, it is also called the minute. It can also be related to the minutes of the meeting. Whatever is happening in the class, you are taking down notes. This will be kept as a record for you to be used later on. For example, for some presentation or basically for your exams. Fourth point, to help remember the main points or instructions. So even when we are called for an academic meeting, we always carry with ourselves a pen and a writing material so that we can take down the instructions. Lest we forget. अगर भूल जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? इसलिए हम लोग we always carry writing material so that we remember whatever the instructions are. A correctly written note can be developed into a well organized draft and productive presentation. So a correctly written note can be developed into a well organized draft and productive presentation. Effective note taking is a part of the sequence. It forms the link in the sequence of communication. So it bridges the gap. It tells you what happened and how it links you in the sequence of any communication. So prior to note taking, there is the aspect of listening. Now this is the process. You listen or you read. The process starts with listening or reading. You listen to something, someone speaking, or you read out of the newspaper or a magazine or your textbook. Then the second process is selecting. Then you select. The first process, listening oblique reading. Second, selecting. Selecting because you will not take down everything which you read or everything which you listen. You are very selective in note taking. You take down the words, you take down whatever will be you think of use, or something which you do not know. The meaning of a word which you may know, you may not take down. Different people take down notes according as per their suitability, as per their understanding. So second is selecting. These are taken down as notes in one's own style and methods. So why own style? It is completely, it is something very personal. You can take down the notes whatever way you want it. And this is for your personal use. You need not show it to the teacher or to whomsoever. Because it is totally personal, and you are writing this down because you want to keep a record of what happened in the class. And then the notes are expanded to explain the concept either in written or in oral. So first you listen or read, first process, second selecting, and then note taking, and then presentation, either writing it or speaking it. This is the process. So it answers. Up till now I answered the question, what is note taking, what is the importance of note taking, what is the process of note taking. An effective strategy should include an efficient systematic approach, identifying major points separated with minor points. Now the word major and minor points, you have to separate the important and the unimportant from, you have to be selective. You do not have to take down the minor points, just take down the major points using highlighters or colored pens or writing or written in capital as per your suitability, whatever you feel like, however you want to highlight it. Some people tick mark it, some people make a star, something which is very important, or some people use some colored pens to indicate something which is of importance, very, very important. Second, first is you highlight the important points. Second, it should include the abbreviation, emphasis, and the important indicators such as circling. Sometimes you circle something, sometimes you underline it, sometimes you put a star. There are various types of styles which you want to emphasize on. You underlining, or you may number it, etc. Third, it should follow a proper writing order. It should include continuity of thoughts to enable well organized draft or preparation. Third point is it has to be coherent. It has to link from one to the other. And if it is not coherent, you may not understand later on what it is for. So it should be coherent. It should be linked. Fourth point, it helps to write out opening statements, support statements that may be confusing. So when the teacher is giving you some instructions or making a presentation to help you out, try to write down the words or the statements, how they are opening it, how they are, the way they are making a presentation. All this has to be included. It will help you later on to write an opening statement. If you are well organized, if it is a well written note, you can be sure about that it will lead to a very good presentation, which will be with no confusion around. And yes, a review can reduce errors. So once you have taken down the notes, before you close down, before you wrap it up, you review it once again just to make sure that you have not forgotten some important points. Now we come to the methods of note taking. The first is you select the key points, the major points you will select. Secondly, you use abbreviation. Abbreviation can mean your own, or it can be something which already people know about it. It can be abbreviation, it can be acronyms also. Shortened words, using abbreviations, shortened words like ADVT, advertisement, PERK, perquisite. There are a lot of abbreviations, you will have to learn all these things. And then acronym. Acronym क्या होता है? The first part of a phrase, for example, annual general meeting. The acronym is AGM. ASAP, as soon as possible. Please come ASAP. Now this is, you're taking the first word, the first letter of each word. PTO, please turn over. PS, postscript. And similarly, research and development, R&D. Abbreviations are of three types. Field abbreviation. It means something which is prevalent, something which is known and used by people officially. R&D, research and development. FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. These are things like GM, general manager. EO, executive officer. All these abbreviations are field abbreviation, which everybody knows. And A is field observation, B is commonly used abbreviation, that is IE, that is equal to, you know all these things. Therefore, how will you write therefore? How do you write therefore in maths? And the third part, A, B, and the third part is your personal abbreviation. Like these observations are made according to the writer's convenience and situations on personal level. For example, you will write on BE. Now BE can also mean business environment. If somebody else can see your note, they'll feel that these are the notes for business environment. But no, you know that the BE is for business English. CE, communicative English. So these are some things which we make up on our own. So these abbreviations are truly dependent on whatever you feel like, but it should make sense. And in case you forget, in the last page you write down the meaning of these abbreviations, like TOD, BR. We have made BR, Bowling Road, Pataliputra branch, PV, Rajapur branch, RB, right? And we know what it's all about, but somebody else will not know what are we writing about. For example, the TOD. Now, so many people have asked me, what is this TOD, ma'am? So this is thought of the day. I have made it because TOD, instead of writing the whole thought of the day all the time, so starting the class with TOD. Supposing you come to the class and you see written TOD, you may not understand what it's all about. But if I'll explain, the first day I'll write thought of the day, and the next day if I write TOD, you will know what it means. You will know that this is T, thought of the day, personal abbreviation. Now I've given the list of abbreviation, which is field and common, like 2F for you, too fast for you. I will share this in your group so that you can get a feel of what it's all about. And these acronyms are A to Z, so you can find it out, read it, which can help you in today's world. Common business abbreviation. So these also the list or the title can be shared with you, like BKPR, bookkeeper, CAO, chief accounting officer, CEO, chief executive officer, CFO, chief financial officer, CIO, chief information officer, CMO, chief marketing officer, COO, chief operating officer, CPA, certified public accountant, CTO, chief technology officer. So these are some business abbreviation which people know about, and of course it will be shared in your group. You need to know all these things. GP, gross profit, LC, letter of credit, LIFO, last in first out, MTD, months to date, NAV, net asset value, OC, opportunity cost. So this has got to be learned. Legal, general terms, and styles of note taking, which can be phrase style. What are the styles of note taking in your book? Vocabulary style, phrase style, outlining style. Hello? In the next class, you read the styles of note taking from your book and come back to me and discuss what are the styles of note taking. And this I'm going to share with you.
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yes. I hope you have understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. And styles of note taking.
Yes.
Come back with the styles of note taking. The phrase style, the outline style, the vocabulary style. It's all there, right? All right then. The 40 students in the class. Please stay back for your attendance.